Okay, so I may be late to the party on this, but recently I finally decided to give the finals a chance, and man, I was super impressed. This game delivers so much right now, and as a fan of competitive FPS multiplayer games, I am kicking myself for not giving this a shot earlier. If you have not tried the finals out or have played it previously, let me tell you why it is worth your time now. And if you are someone who has played a lot of the finals, enjoy my take as a fresh-faced newbie, and maybe give me some tips to improve while you're here. Without further ado, let's cash in, crash out, and fight to be the last team standing in the finals. Let's dive in. So for the unfamiliar, we're going to be covering just what exactly the finals experience has to offer. Its main mode, Cash Out, sees multiple 3-player teams battle over a cash box that they need to deliver and defend to get some sweet dinero. The team with the most dollars in the bank by the end of the match wins. To hold off the enemy teams that want to steal your score, you get to choose from a whole pool of weapons and gadgets based on which of the 3 different classes you choose to play as. You can zip around the map as a glass cannon assassin with the light class, provide utility and support for your team as the all-arounder medium class, or go balls to the wall and then through said wall with the tanky disruption of the heavy class. Each of these classes has a plethora of weapons and different outfits that you can wear, making your expression of your personal style and play style pretty much endless. If you're anything like me, and I have a feeling you might be, then you will take a look at all these different classes, abilities, weapons, items, and gadgets, and you will quickly realize that there are so many options on how you can play this game. You can be a long-range sniper, a CQC expert, or even a melee class, and from what I have seen in my short time playing, at least in the casual modes, everything seems viable. You can win with any class in any team combination as long as you guys are well coordinated. Choice is the ultimate name of the game in the finals, and the developers Embark Studios have made sure that we are spoiled for it. A major standout about this game is the options you have as a player when it comes to different game modes. We've already touched on Cash Out, the signature game mode of the finals, which is expanded in the World Tour and Ranked modes. In these modes, your team enters a tournament and tries to put the elimination bracket by slowly picking off enemy teams until you win the ultimate prize of fame and moolah in the finals.
That's the name of the game!
Ranked works exactly how you would expect it to, where you gain and lose rank based on how well your team performs in the tournament. But the World Tour mode is where things get interesting, if you ask me. In this mode, you still get the same competitive excitement of Ranked, building up your overall rating, but with a twist. You cannot lose ranked points in this mode, you can only gain them, making it more about consistency and gaining points over the course of a season rather than losing them. This gives you the opportunity to work on your skill in a more serious game environment without all the pressure that keeps most casuals from ever engaging in a traditional ranked mode. I think this is such a cool idea for those who want to turn up the pressure a little bit in their gameplay, or for those who want to use World Tour as a stepping stone to get into the ranked realm. Having a healthy percentage of your game's population play competitive modes and stay engaged with them is key to good queue times and happy competitive Kevins over the course of a game's lifespan. So I really like the way that they've rolled out this soft introduction to ranked proper. Beyond ranked and competitive modes, there are a whole host of other game modes you can use to get used to the game or to warm up. There's your traditional team deathmatch, Power Shift, which is kind of an Overwatch-esque tug-of-war game mode that I really enjoy, and even a really well-designed practice range which helps you get used to the different health values of the different classes and practice with each of the weapons and gadgets. While it was intimidating at first seeing how many things I had to get used to in the game, I quickly found some game modes that I really enjoy, and it feels like they were all really well populated with short queue times. So here's some other things that I really wanted to gush about but didn't really fit into any of the previous sections. The Finals is a free-to-play game, so there are of course the two classic staples of any free-to-play game available for purchase: skins and battle passes. What sets this game apart, in my opinion, is how they handle these things. Take the skins for instance. The prices are about what you would expect for a free-to-play shooter, but the devs go above and beyond by letting you mix and match any singular piece of a skin bundle with any other skin, allowing you to make some amazing combinations. Really like the look of one bundle but want to wear a different mask? You can do that. They even let you buy one piece from a bundle if you don't want to purchase the whole thing. So if I see a bundle that's kind of meh in my opinion, but the boots are pretty fire and would look great with my current outfit, I can just buy those boots. It is so user-friendly, pro-consumer, and I really wish other games would follow their lead on this. Imagine if you could do something like this in Fortnite, it would be great. The Finals also brings some interesting stuff to the table when it comes to battle passes. There are the usual things you would expect to see, like cosmetics and different skins locked behind the premium battle pass, but the innovation comes in when the battle pass comes to an end. Normally in other games, if you miss out on a pass, oof, sorry, you're out of luck, should have been there. This can be a pain, especially if you are just getting into a game late. That feeling of FOMO could make players not even really want to engage with the game in the first place. The Finals switches this up, though, by bringing old battle passes back to the store for purchase after a while. So as a new player, if I wanted to, I could get items from the Season 1 battle pass with no issue. I think this is just another great way that Embark is focused on bringing an excellent user experience to their players, and I hope we see more games do this in the future. And no, Apex Legends, locking these items behind random gamble loot boxes is not user-friendly. Nice try though. The last topic I wanted to make sure to touch on is the maps themselves. Each has its own distinct feel, and with the randomly chosen time of day for each map when you load in, each round feels fresh and exciting. But one thing I really like about the Finals is the map itself ends up feeling like a part of your team in a weird way. Almost like a main character of the match itself. Embark Studios is full of ex-DICE developers, and if you know anything about the Battlefield boys, it's that they love their destruction, and they definitely brought the chaotic construction crew vibes to the Finals. Do you know that the enemies are setting a trap, waiting for you to go through a specific doorway? Break down a wall and catch them by surprise. Did another team get the high ground position over your rooftop cash out? Go ahead and use explosives to drop the cash out down a few floors into the safety of the cover of the building it was sitting on top of. Once you learn how to use the map itself and its many canisters strewn about to your advantage, you will leave the other teams in the dust as you sprint to secure your spot at the top of the winner's podium. I'm still really new at this game. I've only played it for about a week or so, but I just had to make a video about it. It's one of those experiences that is so fun, so engaging, and just tickles my brain in the right way. I cannot stop thinking about this game even when I'm not playing. So I wanted to make sure to get my opinion out there, because if I can convince even one person to give this game a shot and they end up loving it even half as much as I do, I think that that is well worth it. This game is definitely worth giving a shot if you have not already, or returning to if you tried it previously. Overall, I have to say I am very impressed with my first foray into the Finals. I'm not good yet, but I'm having a great time. The game feels polished, competitive, and maybe most important of all, fun. It's just nice to have a game that actually feels like it's being developed with the player in mind for once. Not how to nickel and dime you, not how to keep you trapped on a hamster wheel of engagement, but how they can actually earn and keep your interest. I don't know, it's just refreshing, and I can definitely see the finals being a go-to game for me when I just want to sit back, relax, and cause some absolute mayhem. Have you tried the finals? What did you like or dislike? If you haven't checked it out, do you plan to? Let me know all of your thoughts on this game in the comments below, and while you're down there, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're trying to reach 2K subs by the end of the year, so please consider helping us reach our goal. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and hype it up if you can. I'm Haunted House, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to eat well, stay hydrated, take care of yourself and those around you. And I will see you in the next one, friends.